Hi Virgo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of February 4th through the 10th. This is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising signs. So Virgo, for this reading, I am using the Fenestra Tarot deck along with the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Hierophant. So for some of you, maybe could be a legal matter that is significant, something to do with the government or a large company or institution. For others, paperwork, documents could be significant here this week. Let's see. The overall energy for you, Virgo, is the Two of Pentacles. So some of you are maybe juggling. You might have a lot going on. For those of you that have an important decision to make with the Two of Pentacles, you could be weighing the pros and cons. Some of you are maybe even weighing your options. But if you do have an important decision to make, definitely listen to your intuition. We're starting out with the Moon. Pay attention to your dreams. The Moon can come in. It's a tricky energy. So yes, some of you are very intuitive here this week, needing to listen to your intuition. But maybe some of you are dealing with a little confusion or uncertainty around a particular matter. Not all is known just yet, but things will, come to light. That clarity will come in. Also, I feel like for some of you, there's some stuff going on, on the work front with the Hierophant here. This could be with the company that you work for. I feel like not all is known with the Moon. The Moon likes to keep things hidden. So things could be going on behind the scenes, or not all is known just yet. So needing to stay patient. Again, things will come to light. That clarity will come in. If you're feeling a little emotional here this week, needing to balance your energies, maybe needing to ground yourself. You do have a lot of Pentacles here, so for some of you, needing to ground yourself if you're feeling very emotional. But we do have the Moon with the Ten of Swords, which is, an interesting combination. So it is a general reading. So, if you are a Virgo that was lied to, and I don't feel like this is a big deception. I really don't. But if you were a Virgo that was maybe lied to or misled, it might be a time for you to look at those options. And then we have the Three of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is definitely on the job front, definitely in regards to a company or an institution. Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. I feel like some of you have been working very hard. You've been doing, a really good job. And maybe some of you were promised something on the work front. So, that can be literally for a handful of Virgos that, maybe you were lied to, or maybe you were misled. But again, it's a time to look at those options. You have some very focused, determined energy here as well. So, grounding your energy, staying focused, really paying attention to the details here this week. That's very important. If you are signing documents, papers, I feel like you should maybe read them very thoroughly or read them twice. Really be very thorough here. Be very, very thorough. And read the fine print, definitely. if you were waiting on landing a new job, I'm definitely reading for some Virgos that the 10 of Swords is a difficult cycle, a difficult period that you went through, but I do see you landing a new job with the 3 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and then the 8 of Pentacles. There's some Virgos that I'm reading for that you are landing a new job. It's just, you know, I think you're feeling this energy, which is that uncertainty, like as far as, you know, what the future holds. You know, is this a job that you're going to like? Are you going to be here for a long time? I think that, you know, this is the sort of energy that some of you are dealing with here, with that moon energy. You know, it's just representing that uncertainty, but some of you are coming out of a difficult time with the 10 of Swords, with the 3 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. Some of you are starting a new job with the Page of Pentacles. You're hearing something here this week. There's news that's coming in from that company. For those of you that were trying to even go back to school or go to school, you know, you could be hearing something about that here this week. We do have the Queen of Wands, so, you know, maybe there's a fire sign person that's communicating with you. Others, you know, this could be your energy. Maybe you have Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries in your chart, but I view her as someone who's very creative, very, very ambitious, passionate. She's a manifester. She's optimistic. She's a go-getter. And so some of you could be juggling. You might have a lot going on. You know, she's a multitasker. She's someone who will handle everything that she has to handle, you know, and she'll do it with a smile on her face. And so some of you, you're doing what it is that you need to get done. You're multitasking. You have this opportunity, this news that's coming in. Some of you could be going back to work. Maybe, you know, maybe you've been out of work for a little while. Some of you could be going back to school. We also have this King of Swords here, so there could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra person around you who's significant. Some of you Virgo males, this can be your energy. But I see many of you, you know, very, very focused on your work here. So some of you, that's a new job. Those of you, you know, that, you know, aren't landing a new job, this is you working very hard within your current position. You know, you could be noticed here, so, you know, pay attention to the details, stay focused, be very thorough. You know, you could be being noticed here for some of you, but if that's the case, I think with the moon energy, you wouldn't be aware of it, but now you are because I just told you. But some of you could be being watched within the workplace. Yeah, and with the moon energy, you're just not aware, but you are now if you follow me here on YouTube. For some of you with the 6 of Cups here, this is like maybe an opportunity from the past that's coming back around. With the 6 of Cups, for some of you, closure's coming in, or something from the past. So maybe you've applied for this job, or if you are moving up within the company, maybe this is something you tried to do or you applied for a long time ago. And with the 6 of Cups, this is representing something from the past that is coming back around, or that closure coming in. If you don't work for a living, you might be working on a project, working on something. You could also, you know, if you're older, if you're like a grandparent, you could be working with your grandkids on something, little activities. You have a lot of creative energy here, and you know, some of you are working with other people. You're, you know, maybe working on a team here. So yeah, it just depends on, you know, which Virgo you are, but I think that, you know, for many of you, a cycle is completing. There is, you know, some uncertainty here as far as, you know, what the future holds for you. You know, for those of you that are starting a new job, are you going to like this job? You know, I think you are. For some of you, I think you're enjoying the work that you're doing and even enjoying the people that you're working with. But let's pull you an additional guidance card, Virgo. All right, so I want the card that is upright. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, so it's snail's pace. slow down, grounding, listen for the heartbeat of the earth, subtle energies. And so some of you, you're dealing with maybe a slower moving energy with snail's pace, things happening at a snail's pace. So making that slow but steady progress. If you're just working, Virgo, for some of you, we see you working very hard. And so if you're working, for some of you, you need to slow down. For some of you, you need to slow down. Some of you could be juggling. And so I think, you know, that's needed here, needing to ground your energy and maybe needing to slow down here. Spend time with your children if you have children, with grandchildren, with loved ones, with your significant other. Some of you need to slow down. All right, Virgo, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. Have a great week.